Hello, everyone. Welcome back to No Man's Sky Beyond. We're doing Permadeath The Journey. We're back on this amazing capped planet. Uh, kind of stunning. I think that I'm actually using a different recording uh, program again, like I was on that episode of I Did It My Way when I was telling you I have a timer. Every once in a while I have a timer, sometimes I don't. Today we're going to fight some sentinels, but there's a couple of things that I'd like to cover first. There's that boundary ring. Comments from videos. What is that? Oh, it's just a whole bunch of eggs. Comments from videos. Um, let's start with the simplest thing to do. Let's look at our hazard protection. So, someone was saying don't move this. I haven't moved that, but I did move my jetpack main technology, and I could still jetpack just as far. I think the concern was if you move your main hazard protection, that your actual hazard protections no longer work. We're actually going to have to cover that on a different planet because we don't have any hazards here. But I did want to show you that I put the hazmat glove there rather than moving either one of these two. But I did move the jetpack because I do get more range. Because you can see, if you see they have that yellow border around them, that shows that they're getting a buff off of each other. And we made a border with that. And we made a border with hazard protection, shield lattice, and defense shields. You don't get that border between your hazard protections, your individual protections, and this. You only get that border with the technology upgrades that you get from the anomaly. And I haven't gotten those yet. Well, I have them. As you can see, they're right here, but I haven't installed them. Let's see. The other thing is, if you continue to get that pop-up in your right-hand corner that tells you about upgrade modules, that means that you're carrying an unplaced upgrade module. And all you need to do is get it out of your suit and out of your ship. If you put it on your freighter, that works. If you sell it or use it, that will also get rid of that pop-up. The next thing is making landing pads connect. I went on my main save and had no problem making a landing pad connect. In order to do this, we're going to have to drop a base computer. So let's do that. Oops, wrong tech. Nope, that was the right tech. It's portable tech. We'll go ahead and claim a base. We'll delete it later and it'll go into the cache. That'll save time and space in my suit. I don't think I've actually brought any plates with me. Let's go over here and we can see which ship we've got. That's the one we want. Alright, let's see what we've got on board. Metal plates? Nope. We've got carbon. We have magnetized ferrite, a tiny bit of pure ferrite. We'll grab that. And wiring looms. How much pure ferrite does that give us? 1,000, nope, 1,500. Okay, so what we need is 5 more metal plates. We've got, oh no, we got the metal plates. Let's see if we need anything else. I'm just going to bring up the tech for a landing pad and see we need 2 ion batteries and 2 microprocessors. Okay. Come down here, grab 2 of those. And 2 of those. And 2 of those. All right. So now we can make 1. The first thing that we're going to do is go to structures and flooring. Did that just put a wall there? Good grief. Building is just a little bit more janky than I'd like it to be honest with you. Come up here. And then I'm just going to do this the way that I always do it. This is not the best for complexity here. We go. And we're going to back out of that and go over to large structures. And we need a hallway. We need the hallway to go through. Here we go. And now it wants me to power the base. We don't need to do that. We're going to come over here. Got to get out of the way. These new landing pads are huge. So, then we need tech. Structures. Come on, give me portable tech. There it is. All right. Now we're going to put this landing pad right here. And it's a little bit janky to get it to connect. Did not have any problems doing this the other way around. But you can see I'm having all kinds of problems doing it this way. It does not want to connect in this direction. So, this is what HG apparently wants us to do. They want this thing on the ground, and if you're not careful, see how big it is? If you're not careful, it'll cut into the landscape. So we'll set that down, and then we'll come over to structures, large structures, and hallways. There it is. There's the connection. And why HG wants our landing pads on the ground, I do not know. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. So you have to have your landing pad like up on a mountaintop or something like that, and start with the landing pad and build out from there. If you already have a base that has a landing pad, then you're in great shape. Now we'll come over here and we'll do this very basic base where we have a teleporter. Come on, there we go. We need 2 carbon nanotubes. Teleporters are built differently now. So if we already have stuff, it's kind of weird. Alright, so we have no power. We're going to back out of that. And we're going to go over to, nope, it's in tech. Way over into power. We're going to grab ourselves a solar panel. We need a metal plating and 50 gold for that, so let's do something different. Biofuel reactor, we got that. The biofuel reactor is the simplest one. Okay. And that takes us straight to wiring. We're going to wire that up. And then we're going to power our biofuel reactor. Before we do that, I want to show you how I'm protecting my condensed carbon. I have made crystal carbon out of the vast majority of it. And if I want to protect even more of it, I'll just go ahead and make more. There we go. I've got 30 crystal carbon, so now I'm only going to use 725, I think it is. 798. That's all right. So we're charged up. we've satisfied that mission by powering our teleporter. Okay. And you can put in switches in between to turn it off. You can put in a battery so that you can save some of that power. You can use the solar panels, which saves a ton more power. But if you use the solar panels, use the batteries so that you continue running at night. This is frustrating. I know it is. But if you look at the size of this landing pad, it's so massive. And I think that when they made these connections, I'll even show you, it's quite a step down. We're in quite a deep hole here. Just like you are on the freighter, you're in a hole. And you can't get out without jumping. So that's kind of frustrating. But you can make the connection. Just have to build the landing pad first. And the glitch experts are going to come in and show us how to fix this problem, if they haven't already, in no time at all. Alrighty. Let's see, what was the other thing? It had to do with... Oh, well, the hazard protection is working. And I found the animal. So we're going to go into discoveries. And we're going to highlight the planet we're on. There it is. And here's the fauna. And if you don't want to upload the fauna itself, taking the discovery away from anyone else, you can just go right here and click on it. And it gives you the nanites for discovery. And it also gives you the zoology. And that's in milestones. Down on zoology, you'll see we now have 38 planets. And the other day we had 36. We uploaded one. And now we have 38 because we've uploaded 2. Let's read the lore here. So we got download data. Subroutine Sentinel dispatched to intervene in lifeform designates war. Removal from history. Continuation of creator protocols. Oh, that iced tea. Sentinels, 20,491, eradicate species 148, do not return. Diagnostic, error, data loss, error. Analysis. Continues to express original program directives, growing its ability to model conflict scenarios. Redundant behavior. Data loss troubling, potential loss of control, self-awareness. I would say so. Look, we have a visitor on our landing pad. Hey dude, what are you doing on my landing pad? The last guy that landed on one of my landing pads, I shot him off. And he died. And now he's dead. He's got platinum. I want to right-click exit out of these menus. It's a B-27. Long gun. Hi. Bye. Those crazy Sentinels. Let's go make the fighter our primary starship while we're waiting for those bums to show up. There they are. They're going over there to the scene of the crime. My brother asked me why I hadn't engaged the Sentinels on yesterday's episode. Yesterday's episode was shot 3 days ago. We've since had 3 patches. We had a patch this morning. 2.07 is what we're playing. I'm going to go up here. The grass is bothering me. Just waiting around. That's the guy we're looking for. That's the one we have the mission for. Oops. There it is. Alrighty. Let's get rid of those drones first. Stuck. I was stuck in a hole. There we go. Now, we're going to want to bring that level down. Sentinel Walker. They're going to go over to the scene of the crime and start searching for me. There's the search. It comes up quite a bit faster now. We're on a low Sentinel planet, so I fully expect that when we get down to 3 stars, we're not going to have a walker. But we shall soon see. Gotta find them. There they are. Oh, they still have the walker. I have heard that that got changed. One of them. Looking for the other Sentinel. He's around here somewhere. There he is. Didn't load up all the way. Hello. I'm out of practice. He's gonna keep walking around. There he is. He's coming that way. Oh, he tricked me. That's okay. We have this. Here's my health. All right, we need bullets. We need to load the gun. We can actually draw our gun inside now. That's another awesome thing about this update. To say that I am worried about the issue of crashing and getting killed because of a crash is an understatement. That's what I was telling my brother, is that because we have this update, we have this huge possibility of losing a permadeath save, which is why, obviously, why I didn't want to play. There he goes. Permadeath right away. I wanted to make sure that we weren't going to fall through the freighter or through a planet, for God's sake, or like I've seen many times on the streams I've been watching, launching out of a space station or out of the anomaly, and suddenly the game crashes to nothing. And at least one time entering multiplayer, instead of being inside my ship, I was floating through space, but I was close enough to my ship that I was able to jetpack and turn around and enter my ship, so I didn't actually die. I've still never died. And it's just, you know, it's just a matter of being super, like, hyper cautious. I happened to notice when I was messing around there that this is a glitch. You can pick it up. It's a calcus room. We're going to take it because we don't have any, I don't think. We might on one of the saves, but... or on one of the bases, but I don't remember which one. Some more of those guys. Now we need one more doggy. Watch, a ship is gonna land on my head. Oh, dihydrogen. Come on, doggy, come over here. Oh, there's a fast button to turn on your flashlight. There it is. I was wondering why my flashlight kept turning on. Here. He's hiding in that. He's not doing any damage. That's totally not fair. Come here. Come on. There we go. Now let's see. Where did I kill the other one at? Hey, who's this guy? It's a C-20. Which way did it go? I'm gonna get in this ship. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my fighter. Alright. Let me in! Oh, I'm down to 13% launch fuel. I think they fixed that too. Down he goes. So, launch fuel fixed, confirmed in permadeath. I don't know about in survival. You guys will have to check that. Remember, it was taking 50% of our launch fuel, but we got this charger thing now, and so while I was fooling around just now, it added 13%. Waiting for those guys to get away from the base so I can use a teleporter. We spent all day doing this. Oh my gosh. Got a glitch. A calcus room. Those are great for lighting. We built a landing pad, although not the way we want to. We're waiting on JC Hysteria or Kevin from Action Pants Gaming or Hero Bureaus or one of those guys to figure out how to glitch that in for us so that we can have it up on top of a building. And for now, I think what I'll do is probably go ahead and build on top of a hilltop so that I can get it up off the ground so that my base isn't on the ground. And the reason why we don't want the base on the ground, of course, is because of biodomes. Because you see on the landing pad where all this stuff is coming through right here. If that does that to a biodome, it ruins the biodome. Righty. Let's see what we have in our teleporter. We can go check out Urhami Beach. First thing I want to do is remember the name of this system. It's Navtavalum. So we can get back to this point. And we're going to go check out Urhami Base. I can't remember. I think I called it Observation Tower. Clifftop Observation Tower. But I'm a little bit leery about going straight to there. You can teleport into a teleporter that isn't hooked up to power, but you'll have to hook it up to power to teleport back out. What I'm worried about is where the ship is going to end up. So Urhami Base, I know we're safe to land on. Come on, let go. Oh, it's dark here. No. So yeah, they took our landing pad away. That's too bad. It's because it was too big, and they don't. I guess Hello Games doesn't want them off the ground, and it doesn't make any sense to me. It did convert this thing to a construction research unit. That's cool. But what we need is power. So let's drop another reactor, which is in tech. And reactor, we need a metal plate. We used them all up. Alrighty. And do I have the means to make a battery? Yep, just gotta cook it. Let's go over here to the large refiner, which does not need to be powered. And we'll grab one of these. There we go. I want that to be straight. Here we go. Oops. Right there to right there. Does this have a back power? It doesn't. It has to go to the front. Isn't that funny? Oh, that did not. That's the wrong device. There it is. And we'll go to there. And then we need some electricity, which means we need condensed carbon. Alright. Wrong thing. I gotta move this thing. It's kind of funny, the music is very, very off, very strange. I don't know if that's going to be enough time to charge that. It needs 24 minutes. We gave it 17, not quite enough time. Alright, as far as charging these things, they take an enormous amount of power. And I went to Orso Tibi on my normal save. I did it my way. Come on, get off. I can't turn around. There we go. I went to Orso Tibi on I did it my way. And what technician? Oh. And I powered up just one biodome, It took 3 solar panels. It was intense. Let's see. I don't think this thing has to be powered either. Yeah, it does. Well, okay, that's all right. And of course, our GTT is sitting in the floor on everything, and there's no reason for it to be doing that. On the freighter, it makes sense because they raise the floor up so high. They made the freighter bay so huge, the landing bay, that everything above it got janky and dwarfed, and which is why a lot of your hydroponic trays are not working properly, and a lot of other weird things are going on. So the next thing I want to do is go in here and see if we can figure out where the observation tower is. Let's see here. Was it Interrugus? We have, yes, we have a base right there. Gapori Major. That's where we're going. And I wanted to find it because it's on top of a mountain, so it's really kind of scary to fly or to teleport right into that base. Later on, I'm going to go back and put in solar power, and eventually I'll put in higher power devices. So we're going to do this really quickly, and then I'm pretty certain that this is the name of the system. So much information in this one little video. Right. I hope this is it. If it's not, well, it's one of the bases anyway. And then tomorrow when we come back, I'm going to push us forward about the rest of that 35 or so thousand light years to finish out the week. And by the way, Black Hole Suns is back up online, and I will provide a link to the video where A-Rock talks about and shows you the actual pages. This is not it. Yeah, it is. Okay, so our landing pad is going to be gone because it's up in the air, remember? And there's not really anywhere for us to land up here. And I didn't put in a teleporter. I just remembered that. So no landing pad. Oh, don't know if I can land on this thing or not. Nope. Landing area not clear. Landing area awfully scary too. Oh, yeah. Pretty scary stuff. We can probably put a landing pad right here, but I'm going to have to... Now, where is that plant? What are you doing there? Probably can put a landing pad right there. It's probably enough room. We'll have to take out all of this, all that platform there. And there's no connection to this anymore. That's probably why we lost the landing pad, because that connection's too small. I doubt the landing pad would fit right here, too. That might be too small of an area. But we still have it. We'll get it done. Can I get that thing? I don't think so. There's no way down. We'll have to come back and fix this after we get to the center. Or maybe we'll find a bigger rock I just liked that rock so much. Oh, here it is. Get back there before it isn't safe anymore. A lot of the graphic stuttering that you see, I don't see. It's just in the recording itself or in transferring it, uploading it to YouTube. I have crashed one time into the space station. I went the sort of the bottom of a ship smacked into the surface of the space station. That was that was disturbing. Alright, and there's one more place I want to show you before we go. And I'm going to make this a little bit easier and change it to this. Ah, it's not listed. Is it Returmu? I think it's Returmu. Looking for ocean beaches here. Every once in a while I can see that it says ocean beaches. You can use the anomaly teleporter to do this much easier. Yeah, this is ocean beaches. But it's kind of, you know, there's been some people have been having problems. That's a problem right there with graphics. And if I turn up my graphics, it won't look like that. That's the far land way out there that you're seeing. But it looks like it's just part of the ocean. So that's my having the graphics down really low. And where's my ship? No ship. It's down there. There it is. Well, let's put some power on this one. And that's pretty funny. Here it is. Getting used to this new menu is something else. Now for this, I definitely want to make this... Oh, that's right, I didn't have gold. Let's see if I have gold on my ship. We've got a gold nugget. So it's too far away. Let's call it to us rather than swimming down there. Alright, there we go. Let's see if that's 50. Yep, that sure is. Alrighty. And 2 metal plates. You go through metal plates really fast when you're making big things like landing pads. And 2 more metal plates. It turns around and finds the light on its own. Here it goes. Let's plunk in a battery. We need to save some of this power. We need condensed carbon. Portable. There we go. Put in a little bit of that. Grab some condensed carbon here. Now the reason that I condensed all my carbon into carbon crystal once again is so that the biofuel reactor wouldn't insist on taking it all. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to oh, what am I trying to say? Limit the amount that it would take from me. Alright, now then. It's really hard to do this in the grass. Alright, that should be powering. Yep, it is. Okay. I just want to make sure that this is getting power from both of them. 100 kp available, time until charge 9 minutes. And what this does is, this makes it so that at nighttime you still have power to your teleporter. These things are pretty cool. Alright, let's teleport back to where we were, and we'll take off from there tomorrow. Go back to space stations, and that's where we're going. As you can see, Ocean Beaches is fine. It's the first place I went to. We're coming up on 42 minutes here, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. Right here in the lobby. Here we go. This place is so dark now. Everything is so completely dark. It's very disturbing. Hopefully they'll lighten it up when they start getting down to that part of the list. That's the non-game breaking, sort of just irritates me part of the list of things that you can choose on Zendesk. It's too dark. It's too dark in the freighter, way too dark, although they did lighten it up on 2.06 patch. And it's too dark in the space station. We want to see the space station. We want to be able to walk around, not trip on the stairs and all kinds of crazy stuff. So let Zendesk know about that. I want to thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.